So what did you have to go to Korea for?
We got an email back when we kind of went viral.
Yeah.
And so like all these inquiries were coming in, and we were also getting a lot of like junk email and stuff. But there was this one email inviting us to go visit JYP in Korea.
나는 딴따라다.
We were like, well, this can't be real. And then got my dad involved because dad, at that point, he knew, anyone knew more than we did because we didn't know anything, you know? And so, we found out that it was actually a legitimate email, and we arranged to go to Korea, and we went and met JYP.
You are special.
And visited.
That was like your first time getting invited somewhere for JS Lee, or was that first time going overseas for JS Lee?
No, our first ever JS Lee, it was like in LA. The church invited us out, and they were like, we'll pay for your accommodation and flights, and, we just want to have you a part of something here. And we're like, okay. That was our first ever, and then from there things started kind of like opening up for us. Yeah, people showed interest because I think we were one of the first to get on YouTube as musicians, I think.
Yeah, so just sign in for me, hit visitor for me on the tablet.
안녕하세요. Hello. Thanks for coming. I'm very excited.
Thank you for having us.
The interviews have been, emotional, but thanks for accepting it. I think, that'll, give a, really different messages to our audience in Korean community.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Thank you so much for accepting this interview because I was so worried that it may be too emotional for you guys and didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
This story has been part of our shows and live concerts. We've always shared our story, and we just believe that everything happens for a reason, and there is even blessing in the pain.
JS Lee, welcome Janice and Sonia to the SBS Korean program, and it's a pleasure to have you both here. You are the most loved Korean Australian twin sister and YouTube sensation with over 1.25 million subscribers, and we are very excited to have you. Hello!
Hi, thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here.
Just for those who might not be familiar with your social media presence, could you please introduce yourself?
We are 37-year-old twin sisters who were born and raised in Sydney. We have Korean parents, and we discovered that we could sing when we were 18 years old and started uploading YouTube videos for fun. And one day, one of the videos just happened to go viral, and it allowed us to begin a career in music. And now we have 2 boys each. We are mums and musicians, and it's been 6 years of hibernation for us. We've taken some time to just heal from our experiences, and this is quite literally the first steps of us coming out and sharing about our experiences and our story. So it's exciting.
Wow, for 6 years. So how have you been for 6 years?
Life has taken us on some journeys, and losing our mum when we were 15, to like opening up a whole new door of music, to traveling, and marriage, divorce, motherhood. It's just been a lot of ups and downs and rounds, and so we had to put music on hold for a little bit just to focus on rediscovering ourselves and as mums, as musicians. And I think now we're ready more than anything. We're just not scared anymore to just try.
Well, is it possible? Would you be able to sing a line for our audience for a moment?
Could we?
Yeah. Can we grab their guitar?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ready? 그렇게 살아가고 그렇게 후회하고 눈물도 흘리고 다시 웃고.
That's amazing sound.
Thank you very much.
It feels really different, when you hear, the live music here in studio. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what was this song?
If you're old enough, you might know it.
I am old enough to know this.
And it's called 어머님께.
어머니께 G.O.D에. 네.
Yes. We could relate to it because it's about saying goodbye to, his mother. And it's just being able to embrace all the grief and all the regret and all the pain. Embrace it, feel it, and then, live with it and move on, carry on.
It was perfect song choice.
Yeah.
That was awesome. What was your fond memories of your mother?
Before she was diagnosed with cancer, our childhood memories of her was always, she was flustered, always in a rush, always in a hurry. And she had a short temper. So, she'd always in her frustration, she'd say, she'd say so much. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but one day we'd ask her, Mum, why don't you just call us, why don't you name us that? Because you call us that more than our names. And we saw the transformation as she got sick and as the reality hit her that she's not going to be here forever for us as a mum. Something switched in her.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was the most powerful thing for us to witness because she was showing us how to be a mum later on when we become mums. And it was just engraved in our memory. There was one day that she took us to the toy shop to buy us a teddy bear each. And we were so excited. We took so long to choose the perfect one, and Sonia chose one and I chose one. We finally got out of the store and Mum suddenly stops and she says, we have to go back. I have to tell you something. There was a teddy bear and it was so beautiful. I looked at the price and it was so expensive. I was afraid you might choose it. I hid it in the corner and I have to go back and I have to make it right. And so we went back and I had to look at it and we were like, we don't want it anyway. And that was it. But now that I'm older as a mum, I can understand what she did. She was teaching us how to make mistakes and then how to make it right, teaching us how to own up and be honest. And it's those lessons that we are teaching our children now. Even though we were able to thank her back then, we thank her now for all the lessons that we're continuing to learn. It's crazy how close we feel to her now.
So has she known that she wouldn't have much time with you guys, right?
They told her she'd be gone in 2 years, but she actually lived on for 7 years. She battled for 7 years. So her life expectancy was extended for us. It was like a miracle every day.
Oh, wow.
But then there are some days that we wouldn't feel that it's a miracle and not be grateful, and then we'd feel bad, feel guilty, a lot of guilt living with sick parents and yeah. When she passed, we were just peaking in puberty.
That's no good, actually. Not a good time.
No, it was a total mess. Nobody knew where anything was in the house. It felt like it's because Mum's not here that it's so hard. And I think after a while it surfaced in depression. We developed an eating disorder. Our grades dropped in school. There's just so many things hit us. Everything just, we suffered, and we didn't know what this suffering was called, why we were suffering, or how to get out of it. One of the biggest challenges in all of that was that our dad is a very Korean dad. He's likes very minimalistic with his words, and building a father-daughter relationship with our dad was one of the biggest hurdles.
Because Mom was always the bridge, right, between
right.
daughters and father. Yeah.
It was her greatest worry. She's like, I just want you guys to get along, even when I'm not here. So that was really hard, but now that we have grown and so many years have passed, we've built this bond with our dad that we wish that Mum could see. She would never believe it, how deeply we understand and see each other. Although we couldn't speak about our grief at the time, we were there for each other in ways that, my dad would buy us a box of pads because he didn't know when we would need, pads and all these things that women go through or girls go through. He tried to be both mum and dad for us. It's the most amazing thing that she gifted us with. Becoming mums have shown us that what she did was incredible, really courageous, transforming and turning your life around because you have a limited time and you know that you only have a short time to invest knowledge and wisdom into your kids. So all that information is downloading to us, and we are now imparting that on our kids. There's a cool little gift that she's left behind. I keep saying she just left us so many gems to find along the way as we age.
Yeah.
One of the things that Mum said before she passed away was, I wish I could see you get your driver's license. I wish I could see you get married, and I wish I could see your kids. And we were like, don't worry about that kind of stuff. Like, it was so irrelevant to us at the time. But now that we do drive and did get married and did have kids, we understand why she said those things for those events, because she knew that we would want to see her. She knew that we would miss her. And I'm so thankful that she was very forward thinking. She didn't cry. She didn't make it sad. She made it very, very hopeful. She said, don't ever get angry about this situation. Always just accept it. Always be thankful. Like, she was the one comforting us. So when we think about Mum, it's always going to be positive. She made sure that she left a legacy of love and positivity.
Well, you told us that you've been, taking away from the, content production for the last 6 years, and now you are coming back. So what are your plans as musicians or mothers?
We are planning to do round 2 of JS Lee. Like I said, we're coming out of hibernation, what feels like hibernation. And there was a time when we weren't active, we said, if we were to go and travel again and tour again, like, what would it look like? And it was a distant dream that seemed like a very far away thing, because we had kids crawling around, like all over us, and it just seemed like something that was so impossible. This year, we are hoping and planning to do our first show again overseas. We're realizing that there are ways to interlink everything and make everything a passion project, and a way to show the kids how to be brave and stand up when you fall down, how to get back up and dream again and hope again and go for it, even if it's scary. So I think this is a time now where we get to show the kids how to do that, just like Mum showed us. So it's a full circle moment. It's kind of happening right now. It's exciting.
Yeah, I am very excited to see, what are you going to make the new stage for the JS Lee.
Thank you so much. Keep watching this space. It took a long time to be able to watch like Korean dramas where they get cancer and they just kill them off for fun, and we're like, true story.